Have you ever just stopped? Like in the middle of the morning crowd, the train and the bus, and then you get this feeling that this whole thing is just a script that we are all forced to read and follow, but none of us really wrote it. Like we are all playing a part, but the point of the play is just to keep the play going. Like that's the feeling. That's what this is all about. We are told to follow the default path, like study hard, get the good job, get the paycheck, and then you're on a hamster wheel. Suddenly, the 45-hour work week is not even 40 hours now. It's the commute, and then the Sunday night dread. And this is what they call making a living. But then when I was deep in it, like playing the game, ticking the boxes, climbing the career ladder, it felt more like giving a living away. I feel like I'm just giving my life away. I started to see like the source code behind this whole programming of society. Like all the little things in life, in society, all these invisible rules every day that aren't about the work itself actually. They are all about control. Think about it. They rent your time, but then they act like they actually own you. It's not just owning you from the 9 to 5. They act like they own you after 5 and before 9. They expect you to respond to WhatsApp messages and then to think about work after work. Like respond to emails and all these things. They tell you when to wake up, when to eat, how long you can eat. And you have to ask for permission to see a doctor, to handle your own life. Think of it like you're a grown adult, but you still have to ask another adult for permission to be absent for a few hours. Like be it away from the office or going for lunch or just taking a few days leave. Let that sink in. And it's also about your voice. Like, in office, you have to speak those corporate languages, like the fake enthusiasm, and you can't really be directly and 100% honest at work. And you have to perform. You have to perform not work, but you have to perform. You have to put on this mask. You have to put on a mask. And then the worst part is you have to perform happiness, like the forced smile. How are you doing? Make the small talk with your manager, with your colleagues, with everyone. And then in a meeting, you have to nod and you have to say all these pointless words and phrases. And the meeting could have been just an email, actually. It's exhausting. I find it exhausting. It's an energy drain. And then you see what happens, right? People start to pull back. They see the game is rigged. So they stop playing so hard. If you see this too, if you're also feeling this, let me know in the comments. And also, what's the one rule at your job that feels the most pointless? I'm really curious. Because this feeling, I think is the start of something. This is where you get quiet quitting. And it's not about being lazy. It's actually a rational response to this whole system. It's like a quiet protest. It's actually your mind and body saying, okay, you get the work you pay for, you get the time you rent, but you don't get my spirit. You don't get my soul. You get compliance, not passion. And then, what's the reward for giving all this up? For trading your autonomy? No, it's just a wage. But the wage itself, the salary itself, isn't freedom. The wage is just the length of the leash. It's designed to be just enough. Enough for you to survive. Enough for you to pay your bills, your basic bills. Enough to buy a few things that maybe make you feel better for a minute. Just a good meal in a restaurant. And then just enough to make sure that you have to come back on Monday. This wage is the fuel that keeps the hamster wheel spinning. You are working to earn the money you need to keep working. This channel, Out of Office Singapore, is not about giving you easy answers. I think I created this channel to let me and you see the system for what it is, analyzing the game. It's to let you know that If you feel like this whole thing is pointless, you're not crazy. You're not the crazy one. I also realized that I'm not the crazy one as well. You are just awake. And this is where we talk about the real rules, the real trade-offs. This is where we log off their system. And then we start designing our own. If you are trying to find your own path, let's subscribe. Let's figure it out.